Hello, I'm Heydarian. I'm with you by a new video about laboratory tests that related to obesity and thinness. Perhaps the first to be considered is thyroid hormones, which stimulate by TSH to produce T3 and T4 and calcitonin, which affect many of the body's metabolic activities and defects in their production has a great effect on the growth and fitness of the body. When the thyroid gland products less than the required amount of hormone, it leads to hypothyroidism. Hypothyroidism is usually associated with weight gain, depression, constipation, fatigue, high blood cholesterol, and decreased heart rate. On the other hand, hyperthyroidism can also increase metabolism and cause weight loss. So the first suggestion is to check the function of the thyroid gland. For this purpose, it is recommended to do hormones such as TSH, T4, T3, and calcitonin. Insulin, as the most important hormone in glucose metabolism in the body, plays a significant role in the metabolism of this component in the body. Insulin carries glucose to cells, and cells also use glucose as energy or store it as a fat. By doing this process, the level of glucose in the blood remains constant. Impaired insulin function, lack of secretion, or insulin resistance of body cells can cause diabetes, which, depending on the type of diabetes, can cause obesity or weight loss. Glucagon is a hormone secreted by pancreatic cell when the blood glucose level drops. The function of glucagon, unlike insulin, raises blood glucose and in fact the fats stored in the muscle and liver are broken down by glucagon. Leptin is a protein hormone that plays an important role in the metabolism of fat and control appetite. Therefore, it is effective in regulating and reducing body weight. The hormone leptin, which is secreted by fat cells, sends a satiety message and helps regulate energy balance by inhibiting hunger, which in turn reduces fat storage in fat cells. Leptin reduces appetite and increases consumption in a variety of ways. In fact, leptin prevents us from becoming obese. In obesity, there is a decrease in leptin sensitivity, similar to insulin resistance in type 2 diabetes, which leads to an inability to detect satiety despite high energy storage and high leptin levels. The hormone ghrelin stimulates the feeling of hunger and is secreted from the cells of gastrointestinal tract, especially the stomach. The consumption of the concentration of this hormone increases before eating and decreases after eating. Receptors for these hormones are present in a wide range of tissues, including the pituitary, stomach, intestine, pancreas, thymus, gonads, thyroid, and heart. The variety indicates the different biological functions of this hormone. It's also a strong stimulate for the secretion of growth hormone from the anterior pituitary gland. Ghrelin is known as the hunger hormone. Higher levels of ghrelin in the bloodstream may lead to weight gain. Obese people are more sensitive to this hormone. Elevated or decreased estrogen levels both cause weight gain. Estrogen and androgen appear to help distribute body fat. High level of estrogen in the body can be due to the overproduction of estrogen by ovarian cells or estrogen-rich foods. Changes in age and sex hormone levels in both men and women are associated with changes in body fat distribution. When women are of childbearing age, the fat stored in their lower body accumulates, pure shaped, but the fat stored in the body of older men and postmenopausal women accumulates around their abdomen, apple shaped. During menopause, estrogen levels drop and cause overweight and obesity, especially around the abdomen. Progesterone is one of the steroid and endogenous sex hormones. The hormones progesterone and estrogen must be balanced to help the body function properly. Progesterone level may drop due to menopause, stress, the use of contraceptive pills, eating antibiotics, and estrogen converting hormones. This leads to weight gain and depression. Testosterone is the primary sex hormone and anabolic steroid. In humans, testosterone plays a key role in the growth of male production tissues as well as promoting secondary sexual characteristics such as increased muscle and bone mass and body hair growth. Women make less testosterone than men. Testosterone helps burn fat, strengthen bones, muscles, and improve libido. In women, testosterone is produced in the ovaries. Age and stress dramatically lower testosterone level in women. Low testosterone levels are associated with loss of bone density, muscle loss, obesity, as well as depression. The hormone melatonin is secreted by pineal gland, which helps stabilize the circadian rate. Melatonin usually rises from evening until late at night and subsides early in the morning. In addition, it causes release of a growth hormone, which helps improve posture, build muscle, and increase bone density. But due to their irregular daily schedule, many people do not get enough sleep or need darkness to improve this situation. This disorder causes increased stress and overweight. Glucocorticoids are a group of steroids made in the cortical part of the adrenal gland. Cortisol or hydrocortisone is the body's most important glucocorticoid. Glucocorticoids play a variety of roles in the body, including reducing inflammation, attenuating immune responses, affecting metabolism, and rising blood sugar. Glucocorticoids even regulate the consumption of fat and protein in the body and have also been shown to speed up the breakdown of fats and proteins and reduce the use of glucose or sugar as an energy source. This raises blood sugar levels and leads to insulin resistance in the body. One of the types of hormones that can be called a sliming hormone is epinephrine, which is released when we are in emotional and stressful conditions and causes fat burning and energy release. Another effect of epinephrine is decreased appetite. The action of epinephrine on weight loss is similar to cortisol. Epinephrine increases blood sugar and lactate. Epinephrine inhibits insulin and stimulates glucagon. It also increases the release of free fatty acids from adipocytes and the breakdown of triglycerides. Growth hormone is involved in the metabolism of proteins, carbohydrates, and lipids, and its ultimate goal is to increase the biosynthesis of proteins in the cells, thereby causing the dimensional growth and the number of cells. Its role in body growth is associated with spending energy and burning fat, which is why growth hormone is also a sliming hormone. Because it burns fat, it actually prefers fat cells to break down and release energy. Adiponectin is a peptide hormone that is secreted from adipose tissue in human and affects the fat and glucose metabolism. Adiponectin reduces glucose excretion from the liver by increasing the liver's sensitivity to insulin, as well as increasing glucose uptake into muscle and preventing high blood sugar. Adiponectin decreases gluconeogenesis, increases the glucose uptake, fat losses, increases insulin sensitivity, and weight loss. Cholecystokinin, this sliming hormone, is released from gut cells after consuming fatty or protein-rich foods, and then travel to the nervous system to produce a satiety message. It also affects the stomach and slows down the digestion of food. As a result, the person feels full for a longer time. Vitamin D is one of the essential vitamins for health that is involved in bone mass metabolism, and its relationship with strengthening the immune system has been confirmed. Studies show that people with overweight and obesity have lower level of vitamin D. The presence of vitamin D receptors in adipose tissue indicates that vitamin D is directly involved in regulating the function of adipokine related genes. Thank you for your watching. Please subscribe me from below link for more videos. Have a good time and be in goodness and health. Bye.